If somebody is interested in changing their mindset, then they need to understand that their mind is made up of their conscious and their subconscious mind. It's not simply just listening to their thoughts and trying to change the thoughts that are on the surface. If people are only focused on doing that, they're going to find results for changing their mindset to be very, very slow. And if you ever try to reprogram your mind, try to change beliefs and things like that, you'll know what I'm talking about, because it's very, very difficult and it takes a long time. The reason why that is because our mind, the subconscious part of it, is the majority part of our entire mind. And the subconscious part, which takes up 90 to 95% of our entire mind, is made up of emotions and feelings, which then determines our habits, it determines our beliefs, it determines our core values. And so when we are trying to create a positive mindset and a positive outlook on things, we need to understand that the majority part of our mind that is actually making the decisions, that's actually creating the way we see everything, like our beliefs, it's our subconscious, it's our emotions, and it's our feelings. And years ago, if somebody was gonna come and talk to me about emotions and feelings, I would be like, yeah, right, yeah, it's so important. And then afterwards, I just kind of just out the other year, because I'm not really connected at the time with my emotions and feelings. So I totally understand if somebody is, they kind of realize this is important, but they're not really into it. I totally get it, okay? But here's the thing. No matter if somebody is into their emotions, into feelings, no matter if they are or not, it's happening. And it is influencing all the decisions and the choices that are being made on a daily basis at every moment. It's influencing the way somebody's talking to somebody else, the way that they are reacting. Every single thing, their emotions and feelings is constantly influencing it. So I suggest that, for me, it took me many years to finally start to realize how important it is. But I suggest that people start to pay attention to it, because the earlier on that somebody starts to be able to connect to their feelings and emotions, and therefore then having the ability to change it. They can't change it if they're not connected to their emotions and feelings, which is in their body. The earlier on they're able to do that, the more they're able to reshape their subconscious mind and have the ability to let go of limited beliefs that were brought onto us, not by choice, but by the default of our parents and our society and the childhood grow up and all this stuff. And we're now having the ability and the power to choose what we want to believe, to choose how we want to see ourselves. We want to create this new life. We want to go ahead and make these new choices and create this new outcome. You can be wanting to start a new business. You may have a new project that you're working on. You want to start coming out of the shell. You want to start being more expressive. But you can't be exactly the same person thinking the exact same way. One of the biggest aspects in that is changing the way that you see yourself. We need to be conscious of seeing ourselves in a different way. And that is a very, very deep core belief in who we are. And this is embedded in our subconscious mind. It's embedded in our emotions and our feelings in our body. So that means that if somebody has a limited view of themselves, that their emotions is not of one of empower, one of love. They might be having an emotion of guilt or of shame or of anger or of something that is low. And until they change that emotion in their body, which means they need to change the way their body feels. Somebody who feels really strong in their body, who feels really grounded, is not going to have emotions of guilt and shame and depression. Their emotions are going to be much higher, much more positive. But somebody who does have those emotions also have feelings of weakness, this feeling of uncertainty, this feeling of fear and doubt in their physical body. And they need to change those feelings in their body in order to change those emotions, and then they can redefine who they are. They now have the capacity, the ability to be able to reshape their personal identity. And now this creates a positive snowball effect in their life. So somebody who's interested in personal development, interested in changing their mindset, got to remember, okay, the biggest takeaway in this, don't just start changing your mind on the conscious level. Also go into your emotions and feelings and realize that it is equally, if not much more important, to change your emotions and change your feelings so you can reprogram your subconscious mind and empower yourself.